I think this is going to be very painful and dangerous, and everyone's going to suffer.
Dozens rallied outside of the Supreme Court in Concord Friday afternoon to speak out against the Supreme Court decision on abortion. One woman telling us she remembers what it was like 50 years ago and says she's concerned for her daughters and granddaughters.
This is a big mistake, and I think there are going to be political repercussions all the way down the line.
Devin Chafee with the ACLU of New Hampshire says the legal implications of the decision will likely be sorted out in the coming months and years. But in dozens of states across the country, pregnant people are already being faced with new challenges. Here in New Hampshire, abortion is still legal and accessible up to 24 weeks.
So if people want to access an abortion, they can. If they have an appointment, they should keep it.
We've been preparing for this moment for years.
Kayla Montgomery with Planned Parenthood says they're prepared to take in an influx of patients from other states who may now need to seek abortion access from elsewhere.
Planned Parenthood is ready. Abortion is essential, and we will be taking patients regardless of their zip code.
Activists say New Hampshire is one of the most supportive states when it comes to abortion access, but it's also the only state in New England that doesn't have affirmative protections.
We have a long bipartisan history of supporting abortion rights. And so now, more than ever, who we send to Concord truly matters.
We need to get our friends.
People in attendance say they hope events like this will encourage people to speak out, run for office, and make the changes that they'd like to see. We're live tonight in Concord. Hannah Cotter, WMUR News 9.
And pro-life supporters say this is a day for celebration, something they've been waiting 49 years for. WMUR's Jen Crumpton live with the reaction on that side of the issue. Jen.
Well, they harken back to the leak of the Supreme Court draft decision when they felt cautiously optimistic. Many today, though, describing those feelings of now being of relief and joy.
New Hampshire Right to Life and all those opposed to abortion here are beyond excited about the Supreme Court ruling overturning Roe v. Wade.
In New Hampshire, this has actually been a year of jubilee. You know, we have the first protections for the unborn in years, decades even. And so that came into effect in January, and now this, in the 49th year of Roe v. Wade, New Hampshire is now free to protect the life and liberty of all of its citizens.
Right now, abortion is legal in New Hampshire up to 24 weeks of pregnancy. The decision does not change the situation here, at least not immediately.
We could say, well, we're gonna restrict abortion to within the first trimester. Right, which yesterday was not doable. Today it is.
We're pleased that state legislators elected by the people of their states can now decide when and how to protect preborn children and their mothers.
We're going to elect a whole new one in November. And the question is, will that legislature be of a mind to go further than what we have done? And that's a matter for the people to decide.
A peaceful celebration is planned for tomorrow night at Manchester City Hall Plaza at 5 o'clock, and organizers say it's their way of saying thank you for the decision. We're live in Manchester. Jennifer Crompton, WMUR News 9.